Hey guys, Mark here. How you guys doing this week? We're doing really great here. In fact, it's such a nice day, we're actually going to do some grilling tonight. That's right, I'm going to do barbecue chicken today. So let me get my grill set up, we'll go inside and take care of the chicken. Now typically when I do my grilling, I almost always use a full chimney. That's what this thing is, and this is a large chimney. You can get a slightly smaller version of it. And then what I do is I'll take this is like half of a paper shopping bag, grocery bag. I'm gonna spritz it with a little bit of oil, wad it up real good, get that oil to coat the paper really good. And then we're just going to slip it under there, and boom, my charcoal's ready to go. All I got to do is strike a match and light it. But let's go inside and get the chicken ready. Okay, to prep my chicken, all I'm going to do, so all I want to do for my chicken is split the leg and thigh apart. And what you do is you take the chicken, the leg and thigh, and you bend it just like it's supposed to do, hold it together, and you see this little ridge right here. You see how it kind of dips down? And that's actually right where I want to cut. Alright, then what I can do is just finish going through the rest of the way. Nice and easy. So let me show you that one more time. See right there? Got that nice little divot. Just kind of start cutting down in through there. You'll see it all open up. And then I'll just take it and finish sawing through it. Now you can go through later and clean up any extra skin and fat as you want. One of the things we like to do for our barbecue chicken is actually take the skin off. So I'm just going to sit here, I'm going to pull off skin, do a little bit of trimming, and get everything ready for the grill. The legs can be a little bit harder to pull off. The skin can really stick to them. But just keep working at it, you'll get it. And I know a lot of you are probably screaming at me because I'm throwing all these skins and fats and stuff into the sink. I'm sorry, but we wash our dishes, we wash our sink, so it's no big deal. I basically got thighs and legs separated out, so there are most of the thighs. And there's my legs. I've got one little thigh here that I'm kind of counting it as a leg. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get some seasoning on these, and then we can strike the match and light the grill. Okay, Jen is not eating with us today, so I don't have to worry about the sodium this time. So I am going to reach for my favorite. There we go. I really like this. I've been using it for years and years. It's Chef Evo's Feather and Fowl Poultry Seasoning from the Galena Canning Company down in Galena, Illinois. I mean, I'll make a motorcycle run, just go down there and grab like 4 or 5 of these. I do like it a lot. So I'm just gonna put a healthy coat of the seasoning on here. And of course on the legs as well. There we go. Now flip everything over and re-season it all again. I'm gonna have to make another run for this stuff. Okay, now that the chicken's all seasoned up, I can go outside and I can strike the match and get the fire going. Let's go out and do that. Okay, so the reason I put the oil on that paper bag, it's just so the bag burns slower and that flame has time to heat up the charcoal underneath. So all I gotta do now is just wait. It does create a lot of smoke because that oil's burning. But all I gotta do now is just wait for that coal to get nice and hot. So the biggest mistake that novices make is they start up their coals and then they dump them out right away and they're not even close to being ready. You really got to let that sit and get hot and get the flames coming up, and almost all that charcoal should be white before you even dump it out onto the grill. So just leave it be, don't touch it. So as you can see, my coals are white, well, mostly white, and they're getting ready to get the grates put on. You got to preheat these grates. My grates are cast iron, so they take a little while to heat up. So yeah, now I just gotta wait for my cast iron to heat up. I could raise the level like that and bring the coals closer to the top, and it'll heat up the grates even faster. Okay, so basically all I'm doing now is just raking around the coals a little bit, trying to spread the heat out. I don't want the whole center to be the hottest spot. I want it to kind of be in a nice even temperature all the way around. So I am trying to move the coals out to the edge as far as I can. All right, my grill grates are starting to get really hot now. As you can see, they're smoking. Okay. So my grates are just about as high as I want them. I'm going to run inside and grab the chicken real quick. Yeah, the other pan's underneath, see? I'm going to put the thicker pieces in the hotter areas. And then the legs, I'll just kind of stick wherever I can find room. Oh, starting to flame up on me already. So, to stop a flame up, you just drop the lid. Close your vents, and that's how you stop a flame up. Okay, clean pan and tongs. Now, again, another big mistake that a lot of novice barbecuers make when doing barbecue chicken is they put the chicken on and they start slathering it with barbecue sauce right away. Don't do that. All you're going to do is just burn the shit out of the sauce, okay? And then it turns bitter. It's not as good, okay? It's not bad. I kind of like a little burnt char, but you need to wait for the chicken to almost fully cook through, and then you put your sauce on. That way the heat, when it's in there, just kind of basically condenses down that sauce, makes it stick to everything, okay? So try to refrain from actually saucing your chicken right away. At least wait until you get everything flipped, okay? And when you flip it, everything should be about 3/4 cooked. If you leave the lid open, that's when you're going to get your flame ups. That's when everything's going to get burned to crisp, okay? Keep your lid down, keep the heat in there. It's getting smoked in there. There's a lot of good stuff going on in there. So just leave it shut, leave it alone, chill out, go have a tea, go have a beer, whatever. Just relax. Barbecuing is fun. I tell you, I'm hoping I can finish this shoot because it's getting dark quick. In fact, I know Rockford is getting hit with a snowstorm right now, and it is coming this way. So I'm hoping I can get all this done and have it all on the recorder, before it all gets here. Okay, you guys ready to do some work now? Alright, so you can see I've got some red juices coming up. That's a good sign. So what we're going to do is we're going to start flipping everything. Now it looks like I'm getting a lot more heat down here than I am down here. So I may end up having to move a few things around. So yeah, everything's looking pretty good. I think I'm just going to leave it for now and just let it cook for a little longer. Okay, it's been a few more minutes. I'm going to start putting my barbecue sauce on. Yes, I bought something, I didn't make it. But just squeeze it on. And then take a basting brush or barbecue mop, whatever you want, and just kind of coat everything. Now the way a lot of barbecue chicken gets burnt too is that people put on way too much sauce, it drips down onto the grill, and it burns there. It actually will make everything stick. So if you kind of wait longer in your cooking to put your barbecue sauce on, it won't stick nearly as much. It might stick a little bit, but not as bad. Alright, I'd say that looks pretty good. I'm trying to think if there's any other things I can tell you guys. You can let it sit in there, you can let that sauce thicken up and really adhere to the chicken, and then flip it again, barbecue sauce the bottom side. Or you can just leave it unsauced. You already got some barbecue sauce on there, and that's all you really need. I don't like it when chicken just tastes like barbecue sauce, okay? I want to taste the chicken, so don't go too heavy on it. Chicken's a pretty mild meat. Now some of the stuff that's in the hotter zone, I'm actually going to take that off and put it off to the side a little bit. That way I can take some of these pieces that are around the edges and get those into those hot spots. Now again, if I wanted to, this is where I could reflip them, put some more sauce on the bottom sides if I wanted to. But I don't think I need to. Yep, everything's looking good. I think probably in about another 5 to 8 minutes, everything should be done. You know, I really wish I could tell you guys an exact cook time on how long this takes. But I can't, because every piece of meat is different. Every piece of chicken is different. You know, if you're cooking breasts instead of legs and thighs, those cook different. Wings, those things are done like that. You know, they're so small and everything. It only takes like maybe, 10 minutes or so to cook a wing. But yeah, these thighs, these legs, they're thicker. The red meat is a little denser, so it takes a little more time for it to actually cook all the way through. But a good rule of thumb is, if you see juices coming out that are clear, then they're pretty much done, okay? If you're seeing your meat to where it has no juice at all coming out, you made a desert out of the food. And truthfully, guys, it's all just kind of a touch and go, you know, feeling how things go. It just grows with experience on how everything you just know it gets done. A lot of chefs too will do the touch test. So you sit there and you kind of push on it, and you just kind of feel the meat to see, you know, how much give is in that meat. And Basically what they say is you touch each finger. Pinch your fingers, okay, that's rare. So that's what your meat should feel like. That's medium rare, that's medium, and then that's well done. I don't know if there's any truth in that or not. I've never really used it, but that's something I learned back in culinary, and I'm not even going to figure out how that works. But these are looking really good. I got a bone here that's pulling away from the meat. So yeah, I'm thinking the juices that I'm seeing coming out onto the griddle seem clear. I mean, it's kind of red tinged because of the sauce, but it's clear. So shut up, it's my grill. I can lick my fingers if I want. Yeah, I'm starting to think that everything's done, so let's get it pulled off and get it inside. Okay, so the chicken's done technically, but just like any other meat, you want to let it rest for 5 to 10 minutes. Get those tissues to relax, let it keep the juices in the meat so you don't take a bite or cut into it and it just spews all over the plate, okay? So 5 to 10 minutes, okay? Then look at this. My son Tim made a pasta salad for dinner tonight too. This is actually one of those pre-made boxed salad things, like simple salad or something like that. I can't remember what they're called. But yeah, these are really good. So we got some salad to go with our chicken tonight. That looks really good, guys. And check that out. Don't want to tilt my plate too much and spill it. But yeah, a little bit of charring on the chicken. Let's try this pasta salad. It's like a bacon ranch. That's actually really good. Okay. Now there's only one way to eat barbecue chicken, and that's with your fingers. So put the silverware down and just tear into it. Look at all those juices still coming out of it. I tell you, I just love that feather and fall seasoning. That is awesome stuff. Well, alright. This is Mark saying thanks again for watching. I hope you guys learned a little something on how to grill chicken without burning the hell out of it. So, thanks again for watching. I will see you on the road. Yeah. Bye, guys. See? Told you it was supposed to snow.